let me add myself to stage. And with that being said, let me get this wonderful intro off here. You see the nighttime background. We got the nighttime driving music. We are on the roads, the highways and byways, the back roads of what can be. And with that being said, hang on, y'all. Hang on. Let me get some light. And as I get light, hello to everybody. What coming in the room? I just got off of Tea Talk with your girl. Shout out to her and her 4,000 subscribers. 4,000 subscribers. 4K subscribers. Very, very proud of her. And listen, at the end of the day, if you do good, if you give good, you will always receive good. Amen, somebody? Amen. You know what I mean? You cannot ask why you're not where you are. You're not investing into where you want to go. So, with that being said, I got my light on. Let me get myself together here. Y'all, it's been a day. It's been a day today for your man, your friend and family member, Braylon Lee here. But I am so glad to have you. And let's do what we do, everybody. Hello, I am here. We are live on tour. Let's do what we do, everybody. All right. So, there's so much going on here. Let me see. Oh, hang on. Nope, that's not what I want. Let me see here. Okay, here it is. Sexy Red, y'all. Y'all ready for this? So, this comes to us from Media Takeout. So, Sexy Red brags about having bad hygiene and that her box stinks. That's what it says there. Female rapper Sexy Red, who is currently pregnant with her second child by two different struggling rappers, went to Twitter yesterday to brag about how poor her hygiene is. Media Takeout learned that Sexy Red proudly told the world that her box stinks, and it doesn't just stink, it stinky stinks. She added, "This MF stank right now, thank the Lord." But the female rapper is happy about her foul-smelling private area because she claims it smells badly because she's working hard. So, it says here's a recent pic of Sexy Red in concert. We can't smell her through the screen, but she sure looks like she's carrying an odor on her. So this is her in concert in Baltimore. And then there is some information about Sexy Red. Now, listen. Okay. I do not know. I sincerely do not know why we share so much in the world today. Some things just need to stay private. Like I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Like, hey, Phyllis Crawford, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope all is well with you. Some things just need to stay private because it's just like once it's out there, right? My point made. Once it's out there, people know about it, and now everybody's in your business, right? Some things, and listen. I think in everything that is good about social media, there's also bad, right? So, for example, there can be somebody, right? So there can be somebody, for example, let's just say that somebody gave away, $50,000 scholarship, to 10 different kids, $5,000 a piece. That's a great story on social media because it inspires us to know that there are people doing good. However, when you have to release your hygiene to the world, people take it at face value. And I'm just like, this just, Lord Jesus. Could you not at least talk to Honey Pot? And right, exactly right. Could you not at least talk to Honey Pot, Sexy Red, and make it like a Sexy Red Honey Pot line so you can at least make a bag off of your bad hygiene, like something here, because that's just, Lord help, just And listen, I get since 2020 the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. Not for everybody, but I feel that the energy has been off. It's been not center, and it's oh Lord help. You know how you try to turn on your radio, and when you turn that station, it's static. You go back to to another radio station. You hope you turn back to it and static again, and something about that station. It's like that. You know what I mean? So just I. I think that's all I got for y'all on that. It's a known fact you smell yourself before anyone else will. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I can't. I cannot. Hang on, y'all. I gotta get these eardrums. Not eardrums are in my ear, y'all. Okay, so give me a moment. Okay, I'm sorry. My earbuds are tangled. So give me a moment. I know, y'all be running with that. So, but anyway, my earbuds were tangled. But anyway, but no, I sincerely believe that at the end of the day, like you said, Phyllis, smell yourself. And if you know you're not smelling right, then just take a damn shower, take a bath. Although I will say, I think people like taking showers more than baths because you're sitting in your own disgust. You know what I mean? I'm more of a shower person myself. It's easy. I get in, clean up when I need to. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I will stay in the shower for like maybe 30 minutes, like just to like decompress. And let me just say this. If you have a seat in your shower, real talk, I don't blame you because guess what? At the end of the day, we all need a place to fall. And let me tell you, I think there was like a study that said like dads and moms use the restroom more times than any other room in the house because that's where they get the most privacy from their kids. So like if you go to the shower and you just sit out and you just let that coldness wash over you, and I say coldness because you don't want hotness all over you. You don't want hot water on your face. That's just hashtag not a good look. But just we all need a place to fall. We really do. And we all looking for our mental security blanket. But like that was not sexy red. That was just team too damn much. That was team too damn much. So but that is just me. Lord help. By the way, welcome in everybody. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm glad to have all of you here. And yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, y'all. So, but yep, just trying to stay positive. Yep, women need to take a bath more than a shower, in my opinion. Okay, all right. I receive what you're saying. And you know what? Here's the thing. It's not that baths are bad, right? It's not that baths are bad at all. It's just after a while you sit in that and then you get right up out the bath with all the water on you from your own stuff. So just, but hey, to each their own. As long as you take a bath or a shower, you good in my book. So, but yeah, I just felt that was a little team too much there. So, but anyway, our next story, as we keep on traveling the highways and byways of this virtual tour here, share my screen. Evelyn Lozada. Here we go, y'all. Evelyn Lozada, who is back on Basketball Wives, ends engagement to Queens Court contestants Levon Lewis. They are no longer together. And Evelyn Lozada is on, I think, Basketball Wives Orlando, I think. So Evelyn Lozada has called off her engagement to Queens Court contestant Levon Lewis. Evelyn 47, Levon 42 weren't engaged on the Peacock reality TV series Queen Court earlier this year. This had Nivea and also Tamar Braxton with JR, as we all know what happened to JR and Tamar Braxton. Earlier this year, after he popped the question, Levon was a finalist on the series back in March when he asked Lozada to be his wife. And everything looked like they were going to live happily ever after. Well, now Evelyn is telling US Weekly that the two have split and that she was the one who called off the engagement via Takeout Learn. Things went so fast. 6 months later, we were engaged. I just felt that it was a bit of a disconnect, and the distance in the distance. He lives in Atlanta. That was another thing that was really, really difficult. Lozada told US Weekly. Evelyn added he has a son that is, I believe, in his first year of high school, going to high school. It was a lot of moving parts. It just became difficult. I was like, I just don't want to keep going around. I don't just want to. I just don't want to keep this. I just don't want to keep this going just for the world. When I was married before, I was a newlywed and divorcee at the same time. Divorced 42 days later, she said. So I didn't know that I was going to have anxiety about getting married again. Despite the breakup, Lozada hopes that Lewis finds love. I hope that he finds an amazing woman. I'll be at his wedding. He's a great person, she told US Weekly. I'm just happy that he's not bitter or we're not in negative space. I feel like breakups don't have to end up like that. You know what, Evelyn? I will say credit to you and Levon Lewis, right? Credit to both of y'all. And I truly think at the end of the day, when it comes to this situation, I think that at the end of the day, everything does not have to be what it needs to be, right? And it's called communication, it's called trust, and it's also called just recognizing your flow. You know what I mean? And listen, I mean, I think Evelyn Lozada lives in Los Angeles or Orlando. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Evelyn Lozada. Let me see. Lives. Where does she live? So yeah, so Evelyn lives in Los Angeles while Levon is based in Atlanta. So I mean, at the end of the day, hey Rue Jones, welcome in. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. So with Evelyn Lozada living in Los Angeles and Devon Lewis living in Atlanta, that would create some distance. You know, after a while, you do want to be in person. And also, too, listen, I feel that they are grown, that at the end of the day, the fact that they split amicably and they recognized it wasn't Evelyn, wasn't him, it was just the circumstances. I think that is attacking the issues and not the person. And you know what? I think that if Levon saw Evelyn moved up with somebody else, I think he would be wonderfully happy. And I think, as Evelyn said, that she will be happy when Levon finds somebody. At the end of the day, just because both of them will find other people and they may have an indication of, oh, what could have been, that doesn't mean that they didn't have love for each other, right? And I think that has happened to plenty of people in relationships where you may be in a relationship now, right? But because of you thinking back to what could have been with somebody else, that can create a space of uneasiness. All you can do is acknowledge the uneasiness, invest in the uneasiness, and move forward to where you want to go. Because at the end of the day, you don't get a second chance to live one life, and we have more in front of us than behind us. And so I'm proud of them for recognizing that even though things may not have worked out and that they might go back to other people or they might find new people, they still want the good for each other. So shout out to Evelyn Lozada and Levon Lewis. And let me tell you something, they look like a beautiful couple there. I think if they would have got to know each other a little bit longer, I think things could have worked. And not to mention too, this is no disrespect to Will Packer or Ray to Love or Queen's Court or any dating show, but I do think there should be a get to know you period after the show, right? Like for example, Bachelor in Paradise tapes in 3 weeks. And the only way you stay on the island is you get a rose. If you get a rose, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. If you get a rose, right? And so at the end of these 3 weeks, you know, either you split or you get engaged. And I'm just like, that's not fair. Like, hey, Nikki News, welcome in. I think at the end of the day, to sincerely say that in 3 weeks on a reality show from a beach in Puerto Rico or Puerto Rico, that this is the person you want to be with. No, I need to know you're good and you're bad. I need to know how you handle finances. I need to know how you deal with your family. I need to know how you are as a person. Are you clean or not? Do you go to work or are you an entrepreneur? I need to see your time management skills. There's so many things that we need to see. And also, too, I think that's for relationships in general. Like, for example, most of those people on reality TV, they know each other based on the show that they were on, right? So, for example, I'll give Love and Hip Hop, right? And Love and Hip Hop, they transfer different cast members in terms of relationships, right? So, for example, Stevie J and Faith Evans. Stevie J and Faith Evans, they were married for a while, a long time. And, with Stevie J acting a fool, including getting top on an interview with a black female journalist. Yes, there was I think it was Leah's Lemonade or something like that. And I do remember Lemonade. I can't remember the person, but I do know it was Lemonade something. And I think it was from Q92 Jams in Baltimore. And so Stevie J was interviewing about his unsung episode, or no, I think it was uncensored. I think it was uncensored Stevie J on TV One. And so as he was doing his interview, he was getting top on the interview. And I'm just like, no, sir, that's not how we work. That's not how we do work to get work. And to me, it's just like, for everybody that wants to be in a relationship, whether you have known somebody for exactly. Hang on, let me see if I can find that. Stevie J getting top interview. So I'm gonna show y'all this from TMZ, okay? So right here. So yep, it was Leah's Lemonade. So apparently Stevie J was apparently receiving oral sex during a FaceTime interview for Rapport. While the act itself might be shocking, it was wild. It was what's wilder is the fact that she soldiered on. The journalist's name is Leah A. Henry. She featured the Love and Hip Hop star and Bad Boy producer during a appearance on Leah's Lemonade show, where she was discussing a new special of his, asking a lot of good questions and obviously taking it seriously. However, it became quickly that Stevie J himself wasn't nearly in the same headspace as her. Not only was he shirtless, lying in bed, but he seemed to have company. At one point, a mysterious hand enters Stevie J's frame. Henry flat asked him what the heck is going on over there. He's coy and he never directed cops to being on the receiving end of a sex act, but that definitely seems like what is to be happening there. So for Henry's part, Henry for her part jokes with Stevie J about it. Doesn't seem to let her phase her. Insisting they carry on. She did exactly that, continuing to ask fairly serious questions, to which Stevie J responded, all while other things look to be happening in the background. For starters, Stevie J is already catching a lot of backlash over this, while many calling his stunt disrespectful, flat out night. And what seems to be going down actually is, yeah, that's more for a fair care. That's more than a fair characterization. So here, she gives her uncensored take here. And so basically she basically said how that she basically said how Stevie J was late and she kept making accommodations and all that stuff. So I give nothing but credit to Leah for soldiering on and conducting a real interview. You know what I mean? So how does that tie into Faith Evans, right? They exchange, relationships come and go on that show, but just because we filmed together for like 7 weeks, 2 months on the show, I need to know what you are outside the show. Same thing with a relationship, right? You can be friends for a long time, but you also need time outside of that, right? To know what you are as a relationship. But hey, to each their own. Everything is in the eye of the beholder. And listen, if you do have somebody good in your life, love on them, value them, embrace them. You know what I mean? So So yeah, that's it. That's it. I just relationships are a lot to deal with. It is. But relationships can also be beautiful as well. So yes indeed. All right. Damn, Stevie J. So as we keep rolling on this virtual tour here, the next topic we have is Angela Simmons. Now, I did see that Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti broke up, but I also did see that. But I also did see that Angela said that not Steve J. That Angela said that Yo Gotti would pay for it. So Angela Simmons ordered to pay $48,000 after a lawsuit. So Angela Simmons allegedly abandoned ship from her penthouse without paying the bill, and now a judge just hit her with a $48,704.40 default judgment. According to documents obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Angela rented a flat in the Pembroke at Fort Lee Coop in Randolph, New Jersey in October of 2019. The landlord claimed Angela started racking up huge late fees for not paying her rent in full in late 2020, and the tab eventually ballooned to more than $50,000. You can see there's the inside of the Pembroke. It looks nice. I mean, I don't know if that's the apartment or if that's the lobby of it, but it looks nice. According to legal documents, Angela failed to respond to the complaint, and eventually the court entered a default judgment against her for $48,000, which includes late fees, unpaid rent, repairs, and more repairs. Angela, were you and Yo Gotti doing things at the apartment? I mean, grown folks do grown folks things. By the way, that's Angela's Cakes. She has a funnel cake business, so just shout out to that entrepreneurship. But also, too, the Simmons sisters have always been entrepreneur. Her, Angela, and Vanessa had that Paisley, I think, um, line. I think so. Yeah, they had a clothing line together. It's interesting. Shortly after the judgment, she kicked her promotional efforts for her cake company into overdrive. Angela's been dating Yo Gotti, who recently told us that she is the one and only one for him. Maybe he'll crack his piggy bank to help foot the bill. We reached out to Angela for comments. So far, no word back. So, $48,000. We will see on that for sure. So, yes, indeed. I mean, at the end of the day, listen, make sure you pay your bills on time. And this goes to show that everybody goes through things. You know what I mean? Rent due, light due, car note due, everything due to do. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed. So our next story here now, y'all, trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, okay? So this next story, I'm just gonna let y'all see it. Y'all see it? Y'all see it, right? This comes to us from rollingout.com, by the way. This is a true story here. Texas pastor forced to pay $4.2 million to a woman that he gave herpes. The jury found assistant pastor Ralph Douglas West II guilty on 3 charges. A Texas pastor has been ordered to pay millions of dollars to a woman he met online after giving her a sexually transmitted disease, or STD. A Harris County jury found Randolph Douglas West II, the assistant pastor at the church without walls. Wait, let me make sure I'm reading that right. The Church Without Walls, Houston. Yeah, that's right. Liable for knowingly having herpes before he had an unprotected sexual tryst with a woman in 2018 and then lying about it afterward. According to KPRC Studios, 2 studios in Houston, West sought out the unidentified woman on Facebook, and the soon-to had a rendezvous that resulted in sexual intercourse. According to the court documents and testimony, the woman also almost immediately experienced physical symptoms consistent with general herpes, and consulted medical professionals who confirmed it. After testing positive for the STT, the woman immediately knew the assistant pastor gave it to her because she said she had not had sex in over 2 years. Oh, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. While the female victim confronted West, he initially lied and said that he was not a carrier of herpes. However, she could confirm that he was the carrier through medical records. West later admitted that he got the disease from the mother of his children. This is why you need to know people. You need to know people. Once again, you need to know people. What the words of Charles Barkley? What the hell? What the actual hell? So as we keep reading this here, the jury found West guilty of battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and fraudulent concealment. The jury's verdict included $1,450,000 in compensatory damages and another million in exemplary and punitive damages because the woman will have to live with the STD for the remainder of her life. The woman's attorney, Sean Murphy, said the jury's judgment relieved and vindicated his client. However, Murphy hasted to say that you can't fix it because she's got it for the rest of her life. West is no longer listed on the mega church website, but no one from the church has returned repeated inquiries for comment. Okay, y'all, I can't do it. Like, dude, that's just disrespectful, irresponsible. Like, there was a guy on C. Wilco's show. Like, this was in the early days when he was in Chicago at NBC5, the same studio that Jerry Springer did his show, and then Steve Harvey did his show before he moved to LA. And there was a guy who willingly had sex with people knowing that he had HIV. People are crazy out here. Absolutely crazy. And people wonder why they don't want to get into relationships. They don't wonder why they don't want to connect with people. They wonder why people just are on their own vibe. Because that's ridiculous. First of all, you were disrespectful to your damn self for having sex with that person. Like, did you not know that your mother, the mother of your kids, had herpes? But then to and not tell her about it, and she had sex in 2 years. So now for the rest of her life, she may not get none because of your dumb ass. I can't. Y'all gotta know what y'all are valuing in relationships nowadays, because some of y'all, Jesus Christ, for crying out loud, just Lord help me. I cannot. So, speaking of things being transmitted, only in the ATL, y'all. Only in the ATL. So, snap, here it is. This comes to us from blackenterprise.com. SWAT takes down illegal strip club run by squatters in Metro Atlanta. You heard me correctly. SWAT takes down illegal strip club run by squatters in Metro Atlanta. Okay, did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? A SWAT team, Lord help, a SWAT team raided a house in the Metro Atlanta neighborhood where they found an illegal strip club operating on the premises. However, neighbors' concerns exposed even more unusual findings during the October 15th raid. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not funny. This is not funny. This is not funny at all. I am so sorry. Just, like, why though? Why? So squad. So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So wait. Cut it out. I'm sorry. Wait, I gotta do that again. Cut it out. Like, really? All right, let me get myself together. I'm sorry, y'all. So after multiple complaints ranging from loud house parties to car races started on the property, authorities investigated the South Fulton home. According to WSB TV, SWAT resolved the issue after a license plate check located a stolen car at the home's driveway. Cops discovered an illegal strip club allegedly hosted on the weekends. According to the neighbors, the raid led to the arrest of four squires whose belongings included stolen guns, IDs, cars, credit cards, and even horses. Wait a minute. Horses? Like, ride it, jump on it, my saddle, baby. Really? Horses? I okay. I'm just reading this just like y'all are hearing it. Fellow residents shared how they dealt with the sporadic gunfire, piles of trash surrounding the home, and the raucous partying slipping out onto the road. The stench of weed was allegedly prominent. After the raid, the Anthony Maddox, Jeremy Wheat, Kelvin Hall, and Tarashe Ford were identified as squatters. The raid prompted South Fulton City Council to crack down home vacancies to ensure squatters do not trespass on those properties. One of the council members, Carmathea Gum, Gums, unveiled plans to pursue action against homeowners whose negligence leads to squatters and the subsequent influx of crime. Although the squatters are gone, Atlanta police continue to survey the property to ensure that no new dwellers drop by. The four men face multiple charges, including the theft of the stolen items in their possession, as they await trial at the Fulton County Jail. So, I'm gonna look up these men. Okay, I'm gonna just look up each one of them one by one, just so we can see what they look like. Because I mean, they promote the names on here, so I'm just going to see who they are. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see if it will. Okay, so y'all. Okay, so let me see if I can pull it up. Open image, a new tab. Okay, so in this tab right there, so in that tab that y'all are seeing, so the Anthony Maddox is the first picture, right? They're the first picture. Jeremy Wheat is the second picture. Kelvin Hall is the third picture, and the fourth picture is Tarashe Ford. Sorry, y'all. I guess there's a woman upset about a shirt. Um, oh my lord, it's live TV, y'all. Anything can happen. But yeah, those are the four men who ran a strip club. Who squat in a house and made a strip club, y'all. I can't. I cannot. So let me copy the names here so that way y'all can. Hang on, let me get the names here. Woo. And of course, like I told y'all, WBS TV said that they were neighbors from hell, apparently, as well as everything um, that happened. And guess what? The horses, how they had live horses, y'all, they were roaming the yard. They were roaming the yard. I'm like, what the actual hell? So just okay. Okay. So just it is what it is, y'all. So just I'm gonna drop the names in here of the people. So those names are right there. So DeAnthony Maddox, the first picture, the second picture, Jeremy Wheat, the third picture, Kelvin Hall, and the fourth picture, Tarasha Forday. Well, it is what it is, y'all. Everybody try to make $1 out of 15 cents. I cannot. I cannot. So y'all, this show is a lot. So we talked about Sexy Red and that her box is not right. Evelyn Lozada and Levon Lewis not ending up together because of circumstances. Angela Simmons having to pay $48,000 in back rent. Ralph Douglas II allegedly and did give a woman herpes, general herpes, that is, after having intercourse. And he was an assistant pastor at a church in Texas. And now these four men who squatted in a home in Atlanta and ran an illegal strip club. Trust me, this is going to have a happy ending. Just give it time, okay? So the next story we're going to do is Scholastic. Now I need to talk with Scholastic for a minute because I'm just like, what the actual hell? So this comes to us from blackenterprise.com. Scholastic allegedly allows schools to exclude diverse books at book fairs. Scholastic Books, one of the largest book companies in the world, has been put on book fairs for years, but now it's under scrutiny by librarians who allege they allow the schools to decide if they want to have diverse books included in their book fairs. The organization has created a category called diverse books for publications that feature BIPOC, that is, Black, Indigenous, people of color characters, and LGBTQIA plus topics, immigration issues, and racism. Author Kelly Jensen deemed the decision as insidious and one that librarians should raise hell about after the decision was discussed at the Association of Illinois School Library Educators meeting. The decision reflects conservative political efforts to censor books discussing race and LGBTQIA plus themes. Florida, Mississippi, and Iowa are among the states that have enacted laws that require schools to remove books that talk about these themes. Lord help. When knowledge is power, Lord help us all. When knowledge is power, that's when they get the most afraid. Librarians have taken to social media to express their disdain for Scholastic possible censorship of diverse books. One Reddit user posted, Scholastic offers bigotry button for school book fairs. The user said their school librarian was enraged when Scholastic asked if they wanted diverse books included in the book fair. A similar post was uploaded on TikTok by user Tegan B. The user was asked the same question about including diverse books. However, after confirming that the book fair would use these books, they were not received until 3 days after the book fair started. The user said some books included BIPOC characters in the non-diverse section, but was mostly filled with books about animals and white characters. Oh, hang on. Okay. Let me see if I can play it.
The story that Scholastic is allowing you to opt in or out of diverse books. Here's a little tale. I opted in, of course, because diverse books should be included in everything. Alas, I did not receive my diverse book collection. They're sending it today on the third day of my book fair, so kids who've already shopped will not get it. They will not see themselves in the pages. The majority of my books are about animals and not very many about people of color. The majority of my students are Hispanic and speak Spanish, sometimes only Spanish. And when I got everything, I did not get a Libros en Español sign and had to make one. Come on, Scholastic. Do better.
Wow. Shout out to Tegan B. Beanies. So Tegan B, thank you for being so brave and courageous and daring to share that. Organization Brave Book Fairs is known to support the removal of diverse books from book fairs. Of course, this is probably a conservative book fair. Okay. But yet y'all want y'all truth to be heard. But okay. The organization alleges that Scholastic sneaks books into schools to expose kids to the LGBTQIA plus agenda and promote dangerous and anti-biblical ideas. According to the outlet, Scholastic's decision raised concerns for librarians and administrators who may be forced to exclude particular books from their book fairs to save their jobs. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, why do y'all feel that y'all have that much power? Like, some of y'all conservatives are the most low down people in the world. Like, I think there was a conservative that actually was gay. There was a conservative that had a CSA scandal. Like, there's so many. Like, y'all remember George Santos, right? and how he didn't like drag, but he was a drag queen. Like, y'all, stop it. Y'all need to stop trying to control people's lives. Like, it's a book. It is a damn book. What is it going to do to you? You ain't reading it. Like, my Lord. Like, I cannot. And that was a white teacher, by the way, y'all. And shout out to her for being responsible and respectful in the court, and being and recognizing her students for that. Because I'm just like, right is right and wrong is wrong. And y'all, if y'all don't like it, hashtag don't at me. All right. But like, that's just unfair. It's a book. Like, kids deserve to see themselves in anything and everything that can make them successful. And y'all wonder why. Y'all wonder why kids don't have any hope. Because the adults are controlling how kids can receive the hope. My Lord. Screw Brave Book Fair. Screw them. Just like the NRA. They want to talk all this talk, but when they get it, they can't say a damn thing. Anyway, let me move on. Because I just can't. Let's move on to something happier, okay? Let's move on to something happier. So this is a pageant here, okay? This is a pageant. Let me get my fan on, because I need to cool off from the extraness of that story. I'm just like, what? What are we doing here? Like, this is ridiculous. So anyway, share this tab instead. There you go. There's the brand new 2023 XT5 by Cadillac, remarkably driven. Yes, indeed. So this also comes to us from Black Enterprise pageant that celebrates Black excellence and beauty across the globe to take center stage in Arizona. This is originally reported by Black News. Get ready to witness the dazzling world of the Black Globe International Pageants, where excellence, beauty, and inspiration collide to create an unforgettable experience. The Black Global crowning of the nation's fashion extravaganza is set to take center stage in the gorgeous city of Glendale, Arizona, United States. Hopefully, Meghan McCain won't have a problem with that. Rather, since she is the princess of Arizona. Listen, we all know what Meghan McCain did on The View, and yes, she has a black sister, but that does not make you down for the culture, okay? So listen, conservatives, they are very picky about accepting black people. They only accept black people when they can make their cause look good, like Kanye West. Or like Tim Scott, who's trying to run for president. But anyway, this extravaganza will introduce the world to the extraordinary queens of 2024 who will represent multiple countries united by their unwavering commitment to empowerment and change. Black Globe International Pageants, a beacon of empowerment and representation, is thrilled to announce this year's extraordinary event. The mission is clear: to showcase the brilliance, resilience, and beauty of Black women from across the globe. These incredible women are poised to make an impact not only on the pageant stage, but also in the realms of health, wealth, self-development, entrepreneurship, and more. And these are the three divisions, y'all. Miss MISS Black Globe International, a platform for beautiful young ladies 18 to 35 that radiate charisma, intelligence, and ambition. Miss MS Black Globe International is a celebration of the grown and sexy ladies age 36 and better, or 36 and older, who embody charm, elegance, and grace. And then MRS Miss Black Globe International, honoring the crown jewel of the married woman. This division recognizes the strength, resilience, and beauty of women who excel in both family and career. These exceptional women are not merely competitors, they are impactful leaders. Each participant represents a unique story, a powerful journey, and an unwavering commitment to empowerment. They exemplify Black excellence in its truest form. Following the crowning of the nation's fashion extravaganza in Glendale, Arizona, our newly crowned queens will embark on a transformative journey. They will continue to inspire, educate, and uplift as they prepare to compete in the next country in 2024 for the illustrious and coveted titles of Miss, or Mrs. That's what I'm going to say, Mrs. Black Global International. Their incredible journeys can be followed on the pages of Black Globe International Magazine and across global media platforms. These queens will transcend borders, break barriers, redefine beauty standards. They will be ambassadors of empowerment, providing that when they provide excellence and providing that when excellence and beauty unite, the world becomes a more beautiful place. Join them in celebrating Black excellence and beauty at its finest at the Black Globe International Crowning of the Nations of Fashion Extravaganza in Glendale, Arizona. Witness the rise of these remarkable queens who will inspire generations to come. So I wanted to bring that to y'all because at the end of the day, I think that we need to recognize Black women for being the great queens that they are. I thought I just had the link up. Let me see here if I can bring the link up for y'all. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here it is here, Black Globe International Pageants here. It happened on October 21st here. So this is the website. That is Miss Black Globe International and Miss Black Globe International there. So shout out to them. And they had the comfort in Sweet State Farm, Biden State Farm Stadium. And here's a little video of here. Let's play it. Go play. Oh, here it is.
Hello, I am Dr. Stephanie Nguyen, the president and founder of Black Globe International Pageants, and I am personally inviting you to join us as one of our outstanding regional queens. We are currently reviewing applications, setting telephone interviews, and selecting regional queens from all across the globe. Join us at blackglobepageants.com. We look forward to crowning you, and we want to make sure that you feel beautiful.
So there you go. Just wanted to show y'all some love there. And yeah, right there. Congratulations to Miss and Mrs. Black Globe United States, Miss Kim Anderson and Miss Bridget Knox. Both beautiful queens right there. Just wanted to show y'all some love right there. It is such a beautiful thing when we can unite for the good. Amen. We can unite for something good. So let me get up Disney Dreamers Academy because that's the next thing I want to talk to y'all about. Disney Dreamers Academy here. So for those of you who don't know, Disney Dreamers Academy here. Let's see here. I'm going to show y'all this here. Okay, I think I have the clip here. So I'm going to read the story first before playing it. So I'm just making sure this video gets through here. Of course, it's an ad, y'all. So give me a moment. I'm gonna show y'all two clips actually. But this program is really, really good. So let me get the story here. All right, so this comes to us from rollingout.com. Disney Dreamers Academy, the 2024 deadline is October 31st. So teens have until October 31st to sign up for the life-changing experience of participating in the Disney Dreamers Academy. America's teens have a couple more weeks to register for the opportunity to dream big next year at Walt Disney World Resort on October 31st. Applications will close for Disney Dreamers Academy, a 4-day career workshop designed for Black teens and students from underrepresented communities. For anyone interested in applying or nominating a student, they can do so here at DisneyDreamersAcademy.com. So they select 100 students from across the country. Students selected for the program next spring will attend in-depth workshops in a variety of disciplines led by well-known celebrities, educators, business executives, community leaders, and Disney cast members. These workshops introduce Disney Dreamers to diverse career paths within business, entertainment, sciences, and more, including career opportunities within the Walt Disney Company, as well as providing them with valuable life tools, leadership skills, effective communication techniques, and networking strategies. The Disney Dreamers Academy program is an important part of Disney's commitment to supporting diverse communities by encouraging the next generation to think big and to use what they learn in the pursuit of their dreams in hopes to make a difference in the lives of others. We're gearing up to bring the next generation of big dreamers to Walt Disney World for this life-changing program that has been inspiring students across America to reach their dreams and provide them with some of the tools they need to make their dreams a reality, said Disney Signature Experiences Vice President Tracy D. Powell, who is the program's executive champion. Anyone who has applied for the program already should apply or be nominated today so they can join the hundreds of former Disney dreamers who have moved on one step closer to their dreams. Applications are open to U.S. high school students aged 13 to 19, and distinguished panel leaders will evaluate the applications, and the selected participants will be announced in early 2024. The 100 selected students will receive an all-expense paid trip along with one parent or guardian to Walt Disney World Resort in Florida to experience a combination of inspiration, education, fun at the most magical place on earth. So I'm going to show you the website here just in case y'all are looking. So here it is. So they have Disney, they have past speakers. So I'll show y'all some of the past speakers. So as y'all can see, some of the good people, Steve Harvey at Essence Magazine, they teamed up to make this experience. That's Brandy Harvey there. That is the legendary Nikki Taylor. That is Stephen A. Smith. That is the Yolanda Adams. That is Dr. Perry. That is Carly and Brandy. Terrence J, of course. So many good people. And so as you can see here, Sonia Jackson Miles, Dr. Alex O. Ellis, Jonathan Sprinkles, Chef Jeff Henderson. So there you go. Just a couple of them. The Academy itself. So these are the 6 things that they look for here. And if you don't make it in, keep trying, keep applying. I think they've been doing this for like 15 years now. 15 years. So if you go to apply, here it is here. And so it says here that, okay, so here's the cool thing. You can apply by mail. And if you download the application, here it is here. Of course, your name, your first name, middle initial, phone number, all that stuff, your school, all that, applicant signature, parent, guardian. Then you have to write in 24 hours, spend $1 million. Who's your biggest source of inspiration and why? You can be a Disney character. Then your essay question, what's your big career dream? Question two. Describe a challenge or setback that you faced in life. And then what your current obstacles to pursuing your career dream. So you mail it to that address there. So yeah, like I said, or you can easily access. So you click that and you go to this application here. Yeah, of course. I'm just gonna give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment. Hang on. Stop sharing. It's August 10th, but still, just so then let me see here. Let me get the screen back up. Present. Here it is. Do you have what it takes to be hashtag me 100? So there is apply now, and you have to make an account, or you can nominate a student. Copy and paste right here. You can copy the text and send it there, and then there you go. Got questions there.
All of life, destiny stands asking you to make a choice. Who will you be? I will be great. I will be fearless. I will be a dreamer. I choose to be 100.
So there you guys go there, and the prize is here. So right there, basically the each package is the actual retail value of each prize is $4,148. So you do get 1 standard room, double occupancy, a total of 3 breakfasts, 2 lunches, 2 dinners for 2 people. You get ground transportation to and from the events, admission for the contest winner and their guests. If the contest winner resides from the Walt Disney World Resort, then they are responsible for their own transportation costs to the Walt Disney Resort. If for any reason any of the events are canceled or postponed, the sponsor will have no further responsibility for that portion of the prize. I think they should, though. But this is when the trip is supposed to be held, March 20th through the 24th. 20 is scheduled to change there. So y'all, please apply. I'm going to show y'all some videos here. Okay, and here we go. This is Lil GMA. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to share the tab. Y'all are hearing stuff? Share the tab. Now we can do it. There we go.
Wow. To talk about the Disney Dreamers Academy, every year, 100 students with big dreams are selected to come to Walt Disney World for a transformational experience. ABC's Adrian Bankert was there as a panel moderator, and I know you loved it.
I loved it. Some of the kids are right behind us. Hey, Dreamers, how you doing? Oh my God, it was such an honor to be a part of this program, Lara. Disney is invested in helping guide the next generation of visionaries. These teens are given all the right tools, how to dress for success, real job training, coaching, and more, all in the place where dreams come true.
100 outstanding high school students are selected from around the country for their ambition to dream big. They're part of the Disney Dreamers Academy, 4 days of mentoring, goal setting, and confidence building, and meeting with artists like Academy Award-winning Black Panther costume designer Ruth E. Carter.
The Dreamers Academy allowed me to do a pitch to a bunch of CEOs. I get to work with Essence. I get to work with a company I've always wanted to work with.
Jasmine Bell, who whipped up some magic with Disney's Master Chefs, won the Essence Magazine Entrepreneurship Award, plus an internship with the Food Network's Chef Jeff.
What change did you see in her over the past 4 days?
I've seen a huge transformation. Each night when she came home, she was more confident. She was on fire to do the next thing. She even made the statement that she didn't need sleep. She'd sleep when she left.
Elise Dees took a workshop with one of Disney's top roller coaster innovators.
That a Black woman is actually like doing it and doing the work is very exciting for me to watch. Is already impacted me in such a profound way. And then seeing a person who looks like me doing it is so amazing and special.
You all done turned out to be one of the top classes.
Steve Harvey partnered with Essence Magazine and Disney to develop the program 13 years ago.
What impacts you the most?
To see somebody wanting to get it right. I just get motivated when I see somebody wanting to get it right.
Anthony Juba Richardson, this year's Dreamer of the Year, will fly to LA for a recording session with singer-songwriter Neo.
Hopefully this could be a way to just open up the floodgates to a form of artistry that I've been dreaming about my entire life.
Tell me how you're feeling right now, especially with so much recognition for his gifts.
I'm so beyond elated, and I'm so proud.
For these families, it's the culmination of a powerful and hope-filled week that proves that dreams really do come true.
Yes, they do. You see yourself in the faces of these kids and these families. One thing that makes the program so effective, these students' parents also go through workshops, so the family comes out dreaming. Jasmine's mom met with other moms, and they formed an accountability buddy system as they set new goals. Lara, it's an amazing program. I'm so thankful I got to be a part of it.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And right now, Tracy Powell, the executive champion for Disney Dreamers Academy, is with us live. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having
really
us.
So inspirational. Talk to me about the motivation for Disney to create this incredible mentorship program.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, the Disney company is committed to giving back in the community in multiple ways. And at Walt Disney World, the Disney Dreamers Academy is just one way to be able to do that. You know, the company was built on a dream, encouraging dreams. So what better way than to have 100 high school students come down and pursue those dreams. So we've had 1,200 students come through the academy, and we keep up with many of them.
Yep.
So many have gone through college, graduated, and started their own businesses. But many high school students and college students have created nonprofits, and they're giving back. So it's all about paying forward.
That's right. Pay it forward. You guys, you don't understand the doors that are opening right here, right now.
Yes.
Thank you to the Disney Dreamers. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.
So that is a little bit of the Dreamers Academy. I wanted to bring that to y'all because I know for myself that a lot of times in life, we just need the right space to be able to make things happen. You know what I mean? So this is a little bit deeper dive here. Sorry, y'all. This is a little deeper dive into it. This is like going into the weekend for it. So here we go with this. And then after that, I'll drop the link so you guys can come on up because I would love to hear from all of you on all the topics. So here we go.
Dreamers Academy underway this weekend at Walt Disney World, making wishes come true for 100 high school students from across the country. Check it out. Since 2007, Disney Dreamers Academy bringing together 1,500 high school students, future activists, artists, and entrepreneurs from across the country. Now, in year Sweet 16, a new class of 100 sensational students making their way to Florida for 4 full days of mentorship, networking, and of course, a dazzling dose of Disney magic. Taking a deep dive into the exciting professions that interest them most, changing lives and transforming dreamers into doers.
We only had one goal, and that goal was to provide possibility, to provide the opportunity for Disney dreamers to really dream. But not just dream, but just dream big.
Back in January, GMA pulling off the surprise of a lifetime for one of this year's dreamers.
I don't know if you saw Mickey over there.
Catching up with the aspiring neuroscientist, Mishope, making her own magic this weekend, daring to dream even bigger.
My biggest goal coming into this was networking and actually speaking to people who are in the field, seeing their journey and how it's been for them.
Mishope has been a go-getter from when she was little. She focuses on what she wants and she tries to achieve it.
The Disney Dreamers Academy is like a rare opportunity where you get all these resources and knowledge that will help you grow, and not just in the present, but along your journey too.
And our star student, Mishope Aina, joins us now live from Magic Kingdom. Welcome and good morning to you, Mishope. So exciting that you are officially a Disney Dreamer. Is this week everything that you hope for and more?
Good morning. Yes, it's been so special, from the conversations to the hands-on experiences to the panels. It's just so amazing because I feel like it's such a rare opportunity and it's really hard to not get inspired here. And I also want to say thank you to you guys over at GMA for making it even more special, from the surprise back in January to this moment right now. So thank you.
Oh, and it is so great to see you now from the surprise in January with Megan. I have been down there for the Disney Dreamers Academy and they set you guys up for an incredible time in the most magical place on earth. What else are you looking forward to the rest of the weekend?
I'm excited to have more conversations with people, but we have a party where all the dreamers get to present today. I'm excited to see that, and also to go to Epcot. I've never been, so I really want to see that too.
Oh, you're gonna have fun. My favorite thing at Epcot will not be yours, I can promise you that, but I saw you on Tron. How was the ride on Tron, Mishope?
It was amazing. I was scared at first. I started at first because I didn't know when it was going to start. But the speed is so cool. I was screaming the entire time. It was really nice.
So cool you guys got to ride that before it opens. Enjoy the rest of your time and good luck to you, not only this weekend, but in the future, Mishope. And have so much fun.
Well, hey there, GMA
So
fans.
that one. So let me drop the link for y'all. If y'all want to come up, you don't have to come up. But I'm showcasing these videos so that way you guys can really see that there are people out here doing good. And I think, with everything that's going on in this world today, I think we all could use just a little. Oh, sorry. Y'all can hear me just fine. The audio's working. But I think with everything that is going on in the world today, it really does go to show you that there are people out here doing good in the community. We just have to be seen. I have my own dream to be in Disney Dreamers Academy. Did not get in, but hey, everything happens for a reason. And I think that there is more that the Dreamers Academy can do. Hashtag hint, 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 hint. So this is going to be the last one for this. So this is going to be the last one for this one here, I think. I think this is, yep, okay, so here we go. Let me share this tab instead. All right, here we go.
I was just talking about it.
How are you? They're trying to play it cool. Welcome back to GMA, and Halle Bailey spreading magic at the Disney Dreamers Academy, surprising 2 students with an invite to the world premiere of The Little Mermaid this spring. And now Halle joins us live from the Magic Kingdom. Miss Halle Bailey, it is such a pleasure to have you on this morning. That was such a sweet surprise. How much fun was that for you?
Wow, I've been having so much fun here at Walt Disney World for the Disney Dreamers Academy. And that surprise was so much fun. I mean, I love Madison and Dylan. They are coming with me to the premiere, so it's going to be great.
Oh, that is incredible. So I've spent time at the Disney Dreamers Academy myself. I'm so jealous that I'm not there to meet you this time, but you've been there a few days. What have been some of the most memorable moments for you?
Wow, some of the most memorable moments for me have been being with the students. I mean, I'm inspired just being here. I'm leaving here feeling so refreshed, and they have such a hard work ethic and their passions and know what they want for their future. And I'm just stunned. I'm in amazement and so happy to be here.
And The Little Mermaid, of course, has not made its debut just yet, but we saw that trailer during the Oscars. You've already made a huge splash. What are you most excited for audiences to see, Halle?
Well, I'm really most excited for people to, number one, just see a movie that we all have known and loved for a very long time, and see the new vision of it that the wonderful director Rob Marshall has killed, and see our kind of new adventure and just the updates with it, and just be taken into the magical world under the sea all over again. So I hope people just are filled with joy.
And we just cannot wait for it. Halle, I have to tell you personally, my daughter's going to be 3 next month. She's just learning the Disney songs under part of your world. Yes. And so I'm going to tell her that I got to talk to Ariel, and it's going to be incredible. But you're already getting recognized at Disney World for this incredible role, and you posted this such sweet video. Do you feel like an official Disney princess? That little girl just couldn't let go of you?
I truly do, especially being here in Walt Disney World. You know, it almost doesn't hit you until you see reactions like that in person. Mila Rose was just such a beautiful soul, and I was filled up by that interaction. But yeah, it's like when I'm here, I'm like, oh wow, maybe I really am a Disney princess. So it's really cool.
Oh my gosh. And Halle, I just have to ask you, because as you were basking in the joy of all of this, so many people excited to see you reinvent this role that so many of us grew up with, but didn't get to see ourselves in. What is that like for you? When you go home, do you feel proud of yourself? I hope you do.
I do. Thank you so much. That means the world. But yes, I do feel very proud of myself because I pushed myself so hard. I worked very hard on this film, and we all did who worked on this film. So it means so much that I get to take on this new role of Ariel, and as a Black woman, show other Black and brown women and children and babies and men that we can be in these positions too, and we deserve to be here as well. So I'm just really grateful for this moment.
Yes, ma'am. And we've got just a second left, but tell me, what is one thing that you were trying to remind yourself during this time, just to hold on to this moment?
Wow, I think the one thing I am trying to remind myself is to just take it all in. I turned 23 on Monday, and I have just decided to just pat myself on the back and say, you know what, you've gotten to this level, you're just proud of yourself, let's have fun, and just let it all just go now.
Honey,
It's in God's hands.
oh my gosh, happy belated birthday. And Halle Bailey, if you do nothing
Thank
else,
you.
you have done it all. Congratulations. And we
Thank
will see you live here on GMA in May, ahead of The Little Mermaid on May 26th premiere. So we'll see you then, Halle.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts.
So now you guys know a little bit about Disney Dreamers Academy. The deadline is October 31st. Let me type it in. Deadline October 31st. And I think the deadline's at 11. Don't quote me now. p.m. EST. So that's the deadline. Deadline. So that is the deadline for that. So I want to just give y'all something positive on the end of this show. Y'all, can y'all believe that? We have done 8 topics in one show. I didn't know how I was going to do it. And I know what y'all are thinking. Wait, we went from Sexy Red to Disney Dreamers Academy. This is what we do over here. We try to provide light. We try to provide goodness. We try to provide joy. You know, with this show today, I was just really praying. Like, I hope that this is the right format for the show. I hope that I hit the right topics. And I'm actually going to look up something right now. So y'all give me a moment. Y'all give me a momento. A moment, please, because I did not know who was behind Dreamers Academy. And that's Tracy Powell, T-R-A, Tracy Powell. Hang on. Let me see. Tracy Powell. I think this is... Yep, I think this is her. Oh, goody. Okay. I'm excited. I may call tomorrow, or I may try to get in touch with Tracy. Because at the end of the day, like, we need more platforms like this, so I don't mind talking about this on my show. And like I said, I try my very best to be positive, y'all. It's not always easy to be positive in the world we live in today, especially because of just some people just want to be drama filled. They want to be toxic. They want to be in strife. And I know that this corner of YouTube may not be the most put together part of YouTube, but I try my best to diversify each and every show. There is no 2 virtual tour lives that are ever the same. And I always try to use this platform for good. And I like talking about the public mess that you guys are talking about on social media, okay? Like, some stuff we just have to stick to the prompt, leave it at that, give our take, move on, and not let it consume us, right? And it's difficult to do that in today's world because at the end of the day, this is such a microwave society of we have to say what's on our minds now. But the power of storytelling is so important. So I am so proud to be able to bring you any and every story that I find here. Like I said, if y'all see any stories at all, feel free in the comments below to drop the link to the story, because I like to see what you guys are talking about too on social media. Most of the time when I do virtual tour live, it is just me. I am the creator, I'm the host, I'm a producer, I'm executive producer, I'm a supervising producer, so I'm supervising my producing of how we get to each thing. So it's a lot of moving parts, but I try my very best to give you light, love, and joy over here. And that's not saying I'm not perfect, because I am far from perfect. Trust me. But I do try to give a lot of love, a lot of joy, and a lot of connection to the other side of life. Not everything has to be sad. Not everything has to be in despair. Not everything has to be of confusion. We can bring some joy in the world. Amen. So, with that being said, I'm still here, y'all. I'm just turning off my cam because I try to at least do the whole show with all the topics on cam. And then after that, this is the chill part of the show. So if you want to come up, you see any of the topics, and I mean any of the topics at all, feel free to come on up. Would love to see you for sure. But yeah, I am so glad. Oh my Lord help. Ooh, some people are just negative. Oh, Jesus. Just wow. But anyway. But yes, indeed. And y'all, there's another phone calls from prison, y'all. There's another phone calls from prison. I can't, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Nope, I am not doing it. What the hell? Y'all, I just saw a thumbnail that I cannot deal with, y'all. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Just, I'm gonna have to. I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know if that thumbnail's gonna be good to see in the morning, but okay. Oh Lord. Hang on, y'all. But yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Glad to have all of you here in the building, and I hope all is well with y'all. I really, really do. I try my very best to just keep my head on a swivel and just try not to take everything so serious. And I've been learning a lot here recently. I mean, very recently about values and morals and what we look for in life. And what I've come to realize is we all come in different shades. We all come from different walks of life, and we definitely all come from different mindsets. But at the end of the day, to me, it's not just about, it's not just really about how we go about things, but it's how we embrace what we do and how we do what we do. And so just know that while things may not be easy in life, that doesn't mean it won't get easier in life. Because I posted a TikTok video today, actually, of just saying that at the end of the day, we all need to be able to love ourselves a lot more than we do, and to recognize that within everything we do, that we're not going to get everything right on the money, but that doesn't mean that we're not trying to get it right. And when you can recognize that, you are doing more than most. Understand? So just want to give y'all some joy here, some inspiration, some light, as we continue on the roads, the highways and byways of what can be. So yes, indeed. Glad to have all you here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. But glad to have all you here. I still can't believe CBJ did that. Like, really? Now, y'all did see a story that I saw as well, so we won't talk about that. I did not know that this even mattered. Let me see here. Go to this. Present. Now, y'all, really? Love and hip hop star Prince Michael is apologizing for his explicit public deep dive into his past relationship with Lori Harvey, but he sounds very sorry, not sorry. The outspoken reality star went into graphic detail on the We in Miami podcast earlier this week, sharing details of how he and Lori would Uber to each other's places for sex and how he claims that they never used a condom. Okay. All right. That's why we as men don't get blessings, because we talk too damn much. Prince claimed that these strikes went down years ago, when, as he put, Lori was thick, and he clearly misses that old thing. I cannot. Well, on the creepier side, he admitted that he was secretly trying to record one of the hookup session, but there was no fool in Lori, who always suspected something she was right. Now, Prince also took joy in allegedly dismantling Saudi's family. He claimed that he banged her mother and then got a DM from her husband accusing him of breaking up a happy home. So that is Saudi, and that is her mother. So currently, Lori is dating Damon Idris from Snowfall, a show that is no longer on TV. It was on FX, but was linked to Quavo, Future, Michael B. Jordan, Diddy, and even Diddy's son. Fans aren't amused by his bedroom tea. Instead, they're destroying Prince for making his past with Lori public knowledge. His apology, he attempted to be funny with his responses, but admits failing to that, blaming his own insecurities, ruining things with Lori, knowing he's out the bow. Good luck with the rest. Yeah, that was just a little out the way. That was not the move. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. That was not the move. Not the move at all. Not the move at all. So not everything has to be shared. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So, but yeah, I'm just like, really though. Just and you wonder why. You wonder why. Like. Wonder why. Anyway. Into a. By the way, whoever is messing with Da Silva, screw you. Like, she doesn't do anything to anybody at all. Like, some of y'all are just miserable, and we get it. But, like, can y'all stay to yourselves, go get therapy, or just go to a rage room, please? Because, like, we don't need you. We really just don't need you. We just don't. We just don't. But yeah, that's. And by the way, y'all, like with Lori Harvey, like, not a lot. Lori Harvey's a beautiful girl. I mean, you know, I think honestly, to tell you the truth, well, here they are. I did not click this, okay? This just popped up here, okay? So these are a couple of hot shots, y'all. Lori Harvey, in case y'all don't know who she is Steve Harvey's daughter. So there you go. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all you get. If you want to see, if you want to see more, just go to TMC, find your gallery, and just have a fun time. But anyway, but yeah, I feel like whenever it comes to things like that in a relationship or as you get to know somebody, like if you can't respect who they are as a person, you don't deserve them. Like that was not right for Prince Michael to say that, you know, y'all got Ubers and y'all didn't have sex with condom and stuff. Like that's not your business to be able to say about a grown woman out loud. That's just not your business. That's not your right. That's not your place. Hey, Janika Thompson, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yeah, that's just not your place, Prince Michael. But welcome in, Janika. Glad to have you here. Glad to have all you coming in. Sexy Red said her box stinks. Evelyn Lozada said that her and her Queen's Court partner, Devon, sorry, let me make sure I get it right. Levon Devons is not together anymore because of circumstances. Then you have Angela Simmons, who has to pay $48,000 in back rent. Then you have Ralph Douglas II, who had sex with a woman, gave her genital herpes, and has to pay $4.2 million. There were some squatters in Atlanta that squatted in a vacant house. And no problem. Glad to have you. And ran an illegal strip club. That's right. They ran an illegal strip club, and they had IDs, guns, cars. They even had horses, just on the yard. They were just walking back and forth. They were, what do they call it? Oh my Lord, what would they do? Galloping? Yeah, they were galloping in the front yard. The horses were. And then you have Scholastic. They are giving librarians the power to not have diverse books at book fairs. Then there is a Black Beauty pageant with 3 different divisions, one for 18 to 35, 36 and older. And then you have a pageant for married women. That's a Black Beauty pageant. And then, of course, Disney Dreamers Academy. There's 100 high school students that will have the experience of a lifetime to be able to go to the Walt Disney World Resort for 4 days, March 20th through the 24th. And the deadline is October 31st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. So if you know a high school student who you believe could be one of 100 Disney Dreamers, apply. You got the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 31st. So you got 7 days. You got 7 days to get in your application to potentially go to the Walt Disney World Resort. So those are the topics we got tonight. Glad to have all of you here. If you guys want to come on up, feel free. Or whatever you want to talk about in the chat, feel free. I am right here with you all in the building tonight. And yes, you do see that those are 8 topics in one show. Yeah, I think that's the most topics I've ever done in a show. It's 8 topics in one show. So yes, indeed. Glad to have all of you in the building. By the way, how is y'all? What is today? Tuesday night. How's y'all Tuesday night going? Hopefully all is well with y'all. Yes, indeed. Hopefully all is good. And yeah, just chilling out. Gotta get tomorrow's show ready soon. But yeah, I prepared this show last week, so I didn't know if it would hit or not. But I think it's an interesting combination because you got hygiene, you got relationships, you got back rent, you got sex, you got squatting, you got book fairs, you got beauty patches, then you end it with Disney. So it's definitely a road trip for sure. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Nikki News, thank you for being here. Janika Thompson, thank you for being here. Phyllis Crawford, thank you. Nikki News, like I said, thank you again. And yeah, I think that's everybody who is in the building. 5 people are in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the virtual tour live tonight. 8 topics in one show. I did not know how I was going to do. I think we ended, well, we're still on tour, but all the topics I did in 1 hour and 10 minutes. So not too bad. Not too bad. I'm trying to get it down more with the topics. But yeah, so glad to have all you in the building. Yes, indeed. Let me go to tmz.com and see if there is any other topics here. Okay. Let me see here. Are you okay, y'all? I gotta show y'all this because I want to know what y'all think of this. I literally just saw this on TMZ.com. So Dunkin' Donuts woman gets $3 million for spilled coffee. Franchise settles lawsuit. So Dunkin' Donuts allegedly dished out a very hot and expensive cup of coffee. A franchise in Georgia just settled a lawsuit over some spilled Java for $3 million. Here's the deal. An elderly woman in Atlanta sued after claiming she suffered third-degree burns when her Dunkin' Donuts coffee spilled on her lap as she sat in her car in the drive-thru of a Dunkin' Donuts in Sugar Hill, Georgia. Oh my Lord. The woman represented by Benjamin Welch at Morgan claims the lid was not secured on the coffee cup, causing a spill that said burned her body so badly she had to get extensive skin grafts and relearn how to walk. Oh my God. The law firm says the incident happened back in February 2021, and now there's been a settlement with the woman set to receive $3 million from the Dunkin' Donuts franchise. Morgan said the woman racked up more than $200,000 in medical bills and still struggles with day-to-day life as a result of the burns, which require her to apply creams and ointments several times a day. The lawsuit and settlement brings back up memories of a famous 1994 lawsuit against McDonald's when a woman was claiming that she was burnt by coffee. The suit eventually went to trial that triggered a massive push for tort reform in America, not to mention getting represented Seinfeld Toby Keith song. What the hell? What the actual hell? Like, oh my Lord. Man, oh man, oh man. You know, life never ceases to amaze me with what is promoted, in media today, because it's kind of ridiculous. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all know about this one. I did this story on my TikTok today. I actually got saved by a person with 13,000 subscribers. I don't know why I keep saying subscribers because I'm on YouTube, but yeah, I got saved by a person that got like 13,000 followers on TikTok. But yeah, I don't know if y'all know about this story, and I only bring it up because Jonathan Majors, his trial hasn't been done yet. But it says Jonathan Majors, London police gets involved in domestic violence case. New reports have surfaced that as a part of Jonathan Majors' domestic violence case implicating that he was involved in a similar incident last year, this one happening in London. The Manhattan DA prosecuted Majors for his arrest for alleged domestic violence in New York City, has entered documents that have come across the pond involving an alleged incident with him and a woman 6 months before the New York City event. The details surrounding the report are mostly unclear, but the alleged incident occurred last year at Molex Stadium, a soccer stadium in Wolverhampton, England. The actor was in England filming the latest season of Loki, which is currently airing. The DA says the London report includes medical records and treatment info for a woman connected to the alleged incident. As a report, Jonathan was arrested in March for misdemeanor assault, aggravated assault, attempted assault, and harassment after allegedly slapping his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. He denied the allegation repeatedly. Jabari, who is from London, is expected to be charged with assault after he filed a counter complaint against her in June. So hopefully all is well with him. Like I said, innocent until proven guilty, but I just thought you guys should know about it, because I don't know if you guys did hear about it or not. Let's see. Okay, here's another thing for those of you who are involved in sports. Apparently, the United States Department of Justice is investigating the NBA. You heard me correctly. They are investigating the NBA here. Let's see. So, U.S. Department of Justice investigating NBA over alleged antitrust violations targeting Big Three. The NBA squarely in the sight the NBA squarely in the sights of the United States Department of Justice over accusations of the association worked to torpedo Ice Cube's Big Three basketball league. Allegations the NBA denies. TMZ Sports has learned that the DOJ Department of Justice launched the inquiry months ago, examining alleged anti-competitive behavior on the part of the NBA aimed at squashing the Big Three's growth. Those allegations were told range from NBA purportedly throwing its way around to prevent sponsors of the potential partners from doing business with the Rapper Legends League to discouraging television networks from carrying Big Three games. Cube and business partner Jeff Cartowitz launched the 3-on-3 league, almost entirely retired NBA players in 2017. Some players have expressed a desire to play in Cube's league in the offseason, but we're told as Big Three season, the NBA has prevented guys from doing so. Arbitrary rules in place stop players from moving to Ice Cube's and Ice's league. FYI, the NBA and Big Three seasons do not overlap. Of course, it's regular occurrence for NBA players, including some of the biggest stars in the world, like LeBron James, to hoop in non-NBA games after the season ends, such as LA Fame Drew League. Big Three officials, according to sources familiar with the investigation, believe they're being unfairly targeted by the NBA. We're told by NBA owners. We've also been told that NBA owners have been discouraged from investing in Big Three while simultaneously owning a franchise. Referees haven't been immune either, according to a source who they've been told they can't officiate for Big Three, despite work for other organizations outside the NBA. A source familiar with the Department of Justice investigation tells us Cube and Carowitz met with DOJ lawyers during the first half of the year. We're also told that investigators have begun reaching out to NBA owners as part of their investigation. If the significant ultimately finds that the league commit antitrust violations, the NBA can face a significant fine. Reached out to the league for comment, and NBA spokesperson Mike Bass addressed the allegations of sponsorship and TV network interference, pressuring potential Big Three partners and others. Told us those claims are true. Bass also added, we've been supportive of the Big Three since inception, but we declined to invest. Reached out to the Department of Justice and Big Three, who both declined to comment because it's an active investigation. So, hey, Rhonda, welcome in. We're just chilling out here on Virtual Tour Live, just talking about a little bit of everything. We just talked about Ice Cube's Big Three League and how the NBA may be meddling in some things that they should not be meddling in. So they may be getting fined for that. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed. So welcome in, Rhonda. Glad to have you here. The link is pinned, y'all. If y'all want to come up, feel free to come on up. Glad to have all of you here. Let me see here. Yep, that phone call is still going. I will listen to that probably tonight. I mean, man, oh man. Like, this is just like these phone calls do not stop. Like this is a drama series at this point for phone calls from prison. But shout out to her though. I've been doing excellent work on the channel for sure. So, but yep. And I think, sorry, I'm just looking a bit more. What? Okay, y'all. So trigger warning on this one. Giggling teen suspects ran over bicyclists in Las Vegas before allegedly offing retired police chief. So the two teens accused of fatally mowing down retired police chief were also caught on video running over another bicyclist that day. In the new footage, Jesus Alea and Jezamar Key, 16, are seen driving in a stolen car down the street, come up fast behind the helmet-wearing cyclist. One of the teens start giggling while people say bump him. Moments later, the car intentionally crashes the biker, knocking him to the ground, according to the Las Vegas Journal. Luckily, the 72-year-old victim was not seriously hurt, only suffering a knee injury. Then the clip cuts to images of the suspect, one who was wearing a face mask, running from the cops in marked vehicles. Another part of the footage shows a police officer talking with one of the suspects in the back seat, who moved patrol call after he's been captured. The cop informs him informs the team that they have tons of evidence against him, signs surveillance footage, while mentioning his accomplice rat him out. As we report, Alea and Keys were arrested August 14th after they fatally ran over retired police chief Andres Probst on his bicycle. Police said the pair recorded themselves deliberately striking 66-year-old Probst after they seemingly filmed their role in that non-fatal hit and run earlier that day. And so there they are. A grand jury has indicted them on charges of murder, attempted murder, failed to stop at the scene of the crash, and grand larceny of the vehicle. Lord help, I cannot just, that's crazy. What is wrong with kids nowadays? I just can't do it. Like, I wasn't raised this way. I would not do any of this at all, because it's just not in me to do. Like, what in the hell? That's just completely disrespectful. I mean, to run over a 72-year-old man, and then before running over a police chief, like, really, like, that's just downright. There's no words for it. Really, there's just no words for that. I just, Lord, help me, man. There's literally just no words for that. And we also gotta do better too. Of just right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I mean? We just have to do better on that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, y'all, some good business news if y'all want to see that. Here's some good business news. Black-owned beignet company now in 200 Walmart stores thanks to retail's annual open call. So it says here, Georgia residents Heidi and Micaiah Sampley have a big reason to celebrate. Their Orleans Food Authentic Beignet and Baking Mix is now sold in over 200 Walmart stores across 5 southern states thanks to the retail's annual open call events. It's actually exciting to see your dream in a bowl. Yeah. That's all I did. Okay. The beignet recipe is created by her husband over 2 weeks. Was so perfect that the exact couple called to pitch it to the store's annual call, which allows entrepreneurs from all over the nation to pitch their ready-made products to Walmart. That's really cool. I did not know they had that. After the Sampley's closed their Fayette County restaurant right before the COVID-19 lockdown, they felt belittling it all on another dream, which would give them the push that they need. So the Louisiana natives mass-produced the baking mix, and now their products are seen in stores across Alabama, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Texas. Is this real? Because you've been going to Walmart all your life getting Duncan Hines and icing, and all these things are there. And my product is set right there in the middle. Heidi told WSBTV. The Walmart annual open call has existed for a decade, offering small businesses a chance of a lifetime. The retailer made a commitment to American workers with an additional $350 billion. Let me say again, $350 billion into products made, grown, or assembled in America, supporting the creation of over 750,000 U.S. jobs. That's 3/4 of 1 million United States jobs on the company's website. During the event, entrepreneurs are given the opportunity to pitch to Walmart and or Sam's Club merchants in order to have their products sold by the retailers. The belief is that a vested interest in supporting American manufacturing will give way to more job creation. Entrepreneurs can can apply to be a part of the Walmart marketplace, which allow approved sellers to place their products on Walmart.com. So I'm going to click here. And here is the open call, y'all. If you guys ever want to do that, this is just, wow. That is really cool. So you set up a profile there, and then I guess once you do all that, you will be able to pitch to Walmart, and there you go. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So, y'all, I think with that being said, I think that's a great way to end it with Walmart doing what they do. So I appreciate each and every single one of you. Let me stop sharing here. And as we get the greatday.com here, the Daily Motivator. Read this on my TikTok today, too. Just let me get it shared here. The Daily Motivator for today. Experience is a marvelous thing that enables you to recognize a mistake when you make it again. Franklin P. Jones. Experience is that marvelous thing that enables you to recognize a mistake when you make it again. For Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, get in the flow. What do you do when you're serious about getting the job done? You get in the flow. You take one step and then another and another. Early on, many of your steps won't be in an ideal direction, yet even those missteps serve to get you going. Very quickly, you'll get your footing, and the quality of your efforts will improve. You're in the flow, very well positioned to ride that flow all the way to the results you desire. Momentum can actually make it feel easier to keep going than to stop. Get in the flow and get momentum working in your favor. If you're not sure exactly where to start, rather what to say, how to act, that's completely understandable. So here's what you do. You find a way, any way at all, to get in the flow. Once you're in the flow, you'll adjust, you'll adapt, you'll figure it out, and be motivated to continue. Get in the flow and discover how much great work you can do. Ralph Morrison. Once again, another great daily motivator of getting in the flow. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl Rhodes. Love you right back. I have to say this. I have been trying to get into the flow of many things in my life here recently. And, oh, Lord, I got to tell you, getting in the flow of who you want to become, who you want in your life and where you want to go, that is an ongoing journey that never is complete. It's completed at different levels, in different stages, and in different spaces. But what I would say about flow is that flow is not a linear line. It is multi-directional. So that's the first thing. The second thing is allowing yourself to know that there is fear in flow. I don't want anybody to get that twisted. If you think that your flow is going to be nothing but smooth sailing, I promise you are off by a long shot. You are off by a complete long shot. There is nobody's flow that is ever that good. Okay, there's always going to be some area messed up to some degree. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but we all are juggling our life the best way we can. But there's things that will slip up. And finally, when it comes to flow, just recognize that at the end of the day, sometimes the more you force water to run, the more that can actually be a wild rabbit. Sometimes water just needs to flow from one end to the other, and you don't have to add pressure to it. That is what I have to say about getting in the flow. With that being said, it is time for the best outro on YouTube. By the way, 10 p.m. tonight is the Onyx collab. Please join me there on Clubhouse All you gotta do is click the link in the bio. And you know what? Today I got some news about something that was really sad. Um, it's always one bad apple to ruin the whole bunch. I'm not talking about the bad apple. Bad apple is loving, kind, and amazing. But it does take one bad apple to ruin everything because there was something big coming. Can't tell y'all about it now, but with something big coming, I was going to be there and I was looking forward to it. But you know what? At the end of the day, sometimes it's a difference between taking a break and quitting. You know what I mean? So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do what you know. Never say you want more special because you always want a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself, is another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, we'll rise up to be great together. And always remember, where you do radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you are just recognizing that things take time. And just because you make mistakes in life doesn't mean that you are a mistake. And as long as you are moving forward to evolve and not going backwards to be happy, you can be right. You can move forward to being right, or you can move backwards to being happy. You can either move forward being happy, or you can move backwards and being right. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for you to listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. I'll see you real soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Don't forget Dreamers Academy, y'all. Dreamers Academy. Here is the link. Y'all go to that link right there. If you guys, high school student, 13 to 19 years old, you have until that time right there. Let me make sure before we head off of here, the deadline for it, because I want to definitely make sure of the deadline here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Okay, cool. So I was right. So October 31st, 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. That is the deadline for Disney Dreamers Academy. So please, y'all, go to that link right there. Actually, let me see if I can copy it. All of that, because I really want y'all to give y'all high school students out there, whether they're your own or there's someone that you know, we gotta give each other the chances to win. And even though I didn't get to go to Disney Dreamers Academy, one of my biggest dreams in the world is to be a speaker at Disney Dreamers Academy one day soon. And I do believe that will happen for me. Because I have the soul within me to be able to do good. Amen. And I think there's a lot more that can be done for sure. You know what I mean? So let me do this. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that's not me. I got my card here. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to make sure I get for y'all. Here. Okay. Okay, here it is. All right. There you go. That is the deadline right there. So y'all, please. Right there, Cheryl Rhodes, thank you so much right there. Made it in time to hit the like button. Good night, everyone. Keep pushing money back. B, thank you so much. Love you. Love all of y'all. Good night. Like I said, I'm going to leave that link up with the fireworks show so you guys can go there. 13 to 19 years old. If you get in, your high school student and you will get an all expense paid trip to the Walt Disney World Resort for 4 days of magic, team building, and connections that will fuel your child's dreams and possibilities for a lifetime. So please apply. I always try my best to give opportunity over here, because at the end of the day, when they win, we win. And when we win, they win. When we all win, we all rise up. So with that, one love, much love, all love. Good night, everybody.